Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a doubt, it is the week's most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Martinelli. Messi. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Can he spark a counter here? And he was quick to react. Roberto Baggio. Well, that's well spotted. Aim forwards. Chance to shoot. Has a goal! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
True Bangkok United didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Rummenigge. And the ball's a good one here. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
True Bangkok United suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Martinelli engages and forces him off the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Wan-Bissaka.
True Bangkok United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Deco. Martinelli.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge purring through the gears. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary. Messi. Good spot, he's seen the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Chance here to counter. That's good running with the ball. Pirlo. Out to the left it goes. He's looking to set free a runner. Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. True Bangkok United can start a counter here. Araujo, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Roberto Baggio. No way through, so back it comes. And again, they run up against stubborn... And he's had a hit! Clears it out of harm's way. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Wan-Bissaka hurtling down that right flank.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Roberto Baggio, he's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, they could break here. Pinches it off him. Rummenigge.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, nicely intercepted. Now it's Martinelli. And here's Messi. Rummenigge. That's tidy. That is good strength. Short changes him with that pass. Maldini. Good read, needed to be.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's played him through. Son Heung-min. Vieira. And we hit half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And the game has already resumed here.
True Bangkok United need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
True Bangkok United do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And it's Baggio. Martinelli, a lot of space ahead of him. And it's been given away. Great chance! He's scored! And with that goal comes comfort. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Roberto Baggio demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Wan-Bissaka is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And he cuts out the supply. It looked as though that might lead to something. He's gone for goal! Oh, that's neat. Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Son Heung-min. And it's Messi. Son Heung-min. Can he finish? It's in!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Substitutions taking place.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. True Bangkok United get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Neymar, passing is crisp and sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cleared without hesitation. Deco. Oh, that's nice. Deco delivers. That's a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good alertness. Ronaldinho. It's run loose here. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, good read.
True Bangkok United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. And he's taking no chances there. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Deco. Mbappe! And he's being shifted off it.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Valverde. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. Now that's well seen too. Cristiano Ronaldo. Valverde. Aims beyond the defence.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Wan-Bissaka. Son Heung-min gets into some space. Well seen. Saw that coming. And here's Messi. Son Heung-min. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, that's a key interception.
I think we're actually in for a treat here, Peter, because we get to see Hristo Stoichkov. Never one to stay in the same position. He has a lovely instinct for his trade, and his trade is goals, many of them.
Indeed, Bulgaria's best ever, surely.
Always kind of makes me feel he's going to score.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Wan-Bissaka. No, that's been intercepted. And it's played forward. Port, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. That's been cut out, well played. Deco. Van Dijk. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. That's a nicely measured pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now he's off and running. Quarter of an hour played.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Baresi. And Wan-Bissaka.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Gullit has it in a wide position. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka carries the ball down the right. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Short changes him with that pass. Stoichkov was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vieira. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Vieira. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now that's well seen too. João Cancelo. Row of Reds finding their passes, looking for the run. Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Port can start a counter here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. João Cancelo. Stoichkov. Works it forward. Now it's Mbappe. That's a sweet ball, that. Oh, big chance! Goal! The breakthrough strike!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Port break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
That could spell trouble. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Baresi, and the keeper's got it again. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. De Jong. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That looks a good ball through.
Time.
Neymar. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So, what can they make of this? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Port come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good.
Number 11.
Already up and running for the second half.
Coming on the field is...
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Del Piero.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's in! Has a go! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And the shot! Oh, another chance! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! Messi with a predatory goal.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Port get themselves into the lead. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. João Cancelo. Port perhaps contemplating their next change here. Nicely weighted ball. Van Nistelrooy! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's good play. The fullback is in acres of space. He gets big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitutions taking place.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Wan-Bissaka. Deco going face-to-face with his great rival. He's beaten the offside trap. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the pass is intercepted. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's headed upfield. But they've got it again. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Del Piero. Oh, that's well spotted.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
There's the cross.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Forwards and with intent. Can he get it through? That is good alertness. Mbappe. Gently done. And it's Owen. And he was alert to it. Van Nistelrooy has found the net here, of course. Mbappe. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Gullit. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Neymar. Coming on to replace him is number 21, Casemiro. Substitution.
Lobbed in behind. Owen gets into some space. He's onside. Deco. He's got the shot away! That's got him rattled. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's got the beating of his man. Real chance! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Port could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to...
Chance for the header! Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Rower Reds have their third corner. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Port can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Away from immediate danger. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And here's Del Piero. And he's intervened well there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for the run. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, great ball! And the shot! Just off target. It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Casemiro. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a form.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Portugal break the deadlock.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he's there to belt it away. Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Out towards the flank. Aimed in towards the centre. Owen. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Owen.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Fiddles it through. Vieira. And the counter is on. Moved on forwards. Well, played right into his path. Maradona. Real chance here. And he was alert to it. That's going to go a long way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maradona skims one in. Deco. Oh, good read. Davids. Can he get it through? It's Roberto Carlos! It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more...
And the finish! And more and more and more! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Portugal find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Deco. And they can counter here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Very nicely done. Now then, the ball's come loose. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Hullet. Now the finish! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's looking wide. Law. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Deco. Son Heung-min. Messi. He could be in here. Played out to the right. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Vieira. Law, good driving run. Van der Vaart. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Wan-Bissaka. Schmeichel punts it upfield. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Looking here to chip it through. And he's straight offside. Messi, that is a great ball. Great hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And Messi! Loose ball now, and the follow-up. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Dixon, aim forwards. So nearly the perfect ball.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed.
Messi! Goal! There is the breakthrough! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Good read, needed to be.
Law, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. It's Son Heung-min! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Dixon. And it's Vigo. Vigo hurtling down that right flank. Played back to the goalkeeper. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Deco. Deco! Rijkaard. That's a good ball out wide. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either...
He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough.
Mbappe! He scores! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Vieira. And it's Deco. Oh, good read. It's run loose here. Law.
There will be 3 minutes.
Pitches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Scholes. And it's Ronaldinho. Interesting ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease. And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. That has been knocked clear. He's having a go! And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the finish! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's starting to look like a done deal now. And that was very necessary. Now it's Son Heung-min.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And they're quick to get it back.
Niceties are not part.
Ronaldinho is fouled. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Not the most accurate pass. He is through here. And that's been intercepted. Van der Vaart. So what can they make of this?
The attendance for this
Messi.
match was 71,649.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that looks a decent ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mbappe. Van Nistelrooy has created one goal already. Law. Out to the right. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Shifted it to the flank. Van Dijk. Baresi. And it's Deco. Here's Vieira. And here's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Torres. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Now the finish! And another time! Messi! In he goes again! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So, a breakthrough already. And the pass is intercepted. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mateus. Forwards and with intent. He's found some space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Arsenal really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Big header! Really well taken goal. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Ronaldinho.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a sweet ball, that.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into...
Decent hit! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
We have already started here.
Cleared without complication. Deco. And here's Ronaldinho. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Ronaldinho! It's run loose, and the follow-up. It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi, he's got away. Can he get it through? And the finish! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
John Book Hyundai Motors grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he's onside. First quarter of an hour gone. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Looks to go up and over, and that should get the job done. And we have our very first corner. And the defence can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, nice touch. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Real chance! And yes, it's there! And they've got their lead back. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Messi. Makaleli. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cruyff. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And that has been clubbed away. Messi. Makaleli. Ronaldinho. And here's Son Heung-min. Lovely feet. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ronaldinho. Nice control. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Cruyff. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho is flagged offside. He's through here. Deco. Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gets his pass away. Right, looks a good ball through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now the finish! And it's Deco. He's in here! He's onside! And he's there to get it away. Nice ball, and Cruyff! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's taking no chances there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Stood up well to him there. Makaleli.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing
Neither
a
side
happy
holding back
wedding
here. It
anniversary
has
to one
been
of our
quite a
fan
half,
club
this.
members.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The
Substitutions
score at
taking
half-time
place.
is 2-1. There's the start of the second half. And he cuts out the supply. Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming. Cruyff. Ronaldinho looking to add to his goal. Oh, well played. And it's a corner.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes. So all square, and not for the first time.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Mbappe. There's the hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And now he has 2. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but great chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was
The
on.
attendance for this match was 70,987.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
John Book Hyundai Motors go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
John Book Hyundai Motors choosing to make the first change.
Mbappe. Number 24, Johan Cruyff. Number 17, Messi. Number 20, Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho gets across to intercept that.
Deco.
Interesting ball.
Coming on the
Messi.
field, number 13, Mbappe. Number 10,
To allow.
Son Heung-min.
That
Number
pass has
23,
been well intercepted.
Maradona. Number
Baresi.
22, number 26,
To Bergamy.
Pullet.
There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Schmeichel, in the context of the game, he must save it. What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
He's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
John Book Hyundai Motors have their second corner now. Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that's been intercepted. And he's intervened well there. Vieira. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Maradona. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Rafael Leao! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue which has flooded across. Tries a shot! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Wan-Bissaka spots it and intercepts. Son Heung-min. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. De Jong. He's found a way through. Oh, sweet feet. Maldini gets a foot in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Son Heung-min. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for big chance! And that has been knocked clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Maldini deals with that comfortably. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
It's a sweet ball, that. De Jong showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi! And that has fair fizzed. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, can he get onto this? Messi. Well seen, saw that coming. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe. Messi pinches it off him. Wan-Bissaka did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hullet. Lovely feet. Now can he find a finish? Can he finish? He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, nicely intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's De Jong, and he was quick to react. Looking for the runner. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And that's a throw-in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Now that's well seen too. Valverde. Messi. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Messi. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Can he put it away? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And they're quick to get it back. Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. That's good play. De Jong. He's free, he has got space. And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a guardare il maxi schermo per alcune indicazioni da parte delle forze.
There's the start of the second half.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial. This is the time you need that pace.
Tomiyasu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. Oh, super ball! And he's in on goal! It's Son Heung-min! There's a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And they can counter here. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Messi. De Jong. Nicely weighted ball. And he's intervened well there. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Ronaldinho. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hullet. Interesting ball. No way through, so back it comes. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Rummenigge. Ronaldinho. Messi. He's got the shot away! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 11.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Numero 18.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams.
Has a goal! Goal! Lazio! And they've got their lead back. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And it didn't take him long, just sitting on the bench and waiting. He's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. Big header! It's a loose ball. And he's there to belt it away. It's a good ball out wide. Played back in.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Opts to play it back. Witz! Cruyff! And it's in! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Just too much on that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's shifting through the gears here. Witz picked out brilliantly. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So what can they make of this? And here's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's bustling through here. Cruyff! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Lazio have their second corner now. Climbs up big! And he's there to get it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Vieira. Now it's Witz. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Great hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the counter is on. Rummenigge. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And now the breakaway. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a...